Hey guys, and welcome back to Mega Man Battle Network 6. Oh, we're starting things off on a good note today. It's time to take on Beastar Mega Man. This dude is hella fast. That's the only kind of strategy I'm going to be able to give you, because otherwise you're just going to have to stay on the ball and stay out of the range of his claws, and be very careful. Sometimes he likes to follow up with kind of like, I would say like a vertical strike. Like sometimes he'll go horizontally along the panels. Sometimes he'll do that.
Yeah, this is a really cool boss fight because you've had a few points where you fought versions of Mega Man, but this time you're actually fighting Mega Man himself. You know, he's all corrupted by the beast out, going on. He has, his own unique beast attacks, but he also uses several attacks that sort of relate to battleships you may or may not have had in your folder. It doesn't get as intense as, like, some of the Mega Man Evil fights you get in, like, Mega Man Battle Network 5, which I can talk more about whenever, but it's still a pretty cool concept, and I like how you can take whatever Link Navi you want into this fight, which gives it some replay value.
You control the Link Navi. You control the story.
Yeah, something like that. The choices you make alter the course of the story. It's like Telltale games.
Oh, gee, the Telltale Mega Man.
Well, first off, Mega Man needs to start making normal games, and then we can actually think about doing Telltale games. Although, that would be weird but interesting. I'd like to see how that would work out, actually.
Oh, is he gonna get a perfect?
Can you do it? Well, of course you can. You've recorded this a ton.
God damn it. Why do I always give away my trade secrets?
There's actually a harder version of this fight available in post-game, I believe, where he just goes fucking bonkers, and he just starts throwing shit everywhere, so that would have been fun for you to take on.
Yeah, once again, we are not doing the post-game. I'm sorry, but, I have other playthroughs to contend with, and RPGs were never my forte.
Again, this is your first Battle Network game. I don't expect you to do the post-game, especially with the stuff you have to do to get into it, which is just busy work. It's okay, I just killed him a little, it's fine.
I seared off his digital flesh, it's fine. That's a really bad pun, Heatman, I'll never forgive you.
I'm trying to remember what stupid pun a Lekman makes.
Shock to the system.
Something like that, I don't know.
That
anyway, here's Circus Man.
Oh, Jesus.
Now, of course, this was their plan all along.
What, get Mega Man all tuckered out and then take him again?
Well, yeah, I mean, they clearly want both Cybeasts, and when he was kind of going on, apeshit territory, like, it definitely didn't help them out.
Oh, right, yeah, he was in the real world via a copy bot, and then he escaped to the internet. Okay, we do these things in, like, different batches, I apologize.
Yeah, so, honestly, a last episode, we may have literally done that a week ago, so we may not actually remember. Oh man, Harley Quinn is giving us such of the business here,
Yeah, she's pretty sassy.
Hey, I have a name. It's Heatman, or it's Electman, depending on who you take.
No, your name is Roger now. Roger Man.
No, you didn't, Heatman. You could take this motherfucker.
And incoming interference in 3, 2, now.
That's enough. Quit dancing. No safety dance for you.
You can dance if you want to. You can leave your navis behind. And so on.
Wow, he's so cool. He's in a cloak. Is it Bass? No, it's not Bass. I think we can all guess who this is. Yeah, it's Proto Man.
Oh, that music!
Oh, you seem to be particularly glad that this music has come back. It's good music, like, make no mistake. But, I mean, still.
I like the design of Protoman.exe, and I think I brought this up in, like a past part. It may have, in fact, been the last part, I don't know. Again, is it, like, a combination of Zero's design with, like, Proto Man's kind of, like, coloration scheme and whatnot? Because he never had a sword, as far as I'm aware, did Proto Man.
I was reading a little bit on Proto Man EXE actually not too long ago, and I believe the sword was mostly done in order to set himself apart from Mega Man. He was actually going to have a scarf, like he did in the classic series, but one of the design rules of Navis is that they wouldn't have anything immediately resembling clothes, base EXE, of course, being like a huge departure from that. So instead, they actually gave him, like, really long hair to kind of sort of ape what they were going for with, like, the original Proto Man design.
Well, that's what I get with the whole Zero kind of thing.
I mean, I understand, like, how you could get that connotation. That makes sense. Personally, I'm not a big fan of Proto Man EXE. I mean, he's got some cool elements with him, but I think, like, the little thing he's got going off the top of his head and the big old hair, I don't know, it doesn't really suit me that well.
It kind of reminds me of Pulseman a little bit.
Sorta, I could sorta get that vibe, although everybody has had a stupid helmet before. You don't need to be Pulse Man for that. Although Pulse Man looked cool with his helmet.
We should probably get out of here. I'm sensing evil vibes in the air.
Let's stand here and talk about it. Man, they must have had an awesome dance party. Look at how the floor is all cracked.
Yeah, that's when the beat dropped.
Yeah, that's when Heat Man got the fuck down. Yeah, you know, because 1 versus 1, that's okay. 3 versus 1, mm-mm. Okay, well, to be fair, Mega Man is technically weakened, and so is Heat Man, I guess, if you buy into that, but still. Oh no, Heat Man got ganked!
Why is it always the good ones who suffer?
Fortunately, they have a handy feature that lets them jack out upon taking nearly fatal damage, which hasn't saved people entirely in the anime, let's be honest.
Oh.
I want to recall Shade Man for a minute here.
Oh, is that an actual, like, thing, a failsafe?
Yeah, you know, like, during most net battles, if they take enough damage, they will automatically jack out to prevent, you know, permanent deletion of their data.
Okay, that's interesting.
Well, I mean, I would imagine in a friendly net battle, you kind of want that failsafe in place so you don't accidentally kill each other's programs.
Now, as much as I like Mega Man.exe's design, I guess it could be a little bit divisive as to whether it's an improvement over the original, like, Mega Man Classic design, you know, the good old blue bomber. I think Colonel EXE's design is a major step up from the original.
I like the original Colonel design, but I believe Colonel EXE kind of takes those X design elements and streamlines them in a very nice and neat way. Also, I really love the black color scheme, how his, like, helmet hair is set up. He's got, like, Jotaro hair going on, sort of, when you think about it. I actually really like his design.
It's really cool, though, and you get experience points in most RPGs, not here.
Oh, I got an idea. You get your own separate game, Proto Man, and Colonel, you can get your own separate game, and that way both people will be happy.
Proto Man, yours doesn't count, though. Sorry.
That's true. I believe Team Colonel is actually canon. See, look, they gave me a name tag and a starter kit.
Hello, I am Colonel.exe.
How do you do, fellow nappies?
What if Steve Buscemi was a net navi battler?
Yeah, I'm fixing to say, like, what would his net navi be? How would that work out?
Oh, god.
I have a feeling like they would give him Number Man, and even though they say, like, Donnie has no idea what's going on, so he shouldn't butt in. Yeah, you didn't be Heat Man, you're just a punk. No, I'm sorry, they set my sword to tickle setting.
Oh, right, then, let me just fix that. Oh, now it's in chainsaw mode.
If you'll notice, his sword, you know how most, like, when net navis use swords, like, their hand actually changes into, like, a holster for the weapon? Colonel's, you know, red holster thing is actually his arm. Like, the fingers just kind of shift position and a blade comes out from the palm.
Oh.
Yeah, it's actually a really interesting variation on that, but I always liked that with him. I'm trying to remember lines from X4 that kind of sum this up, and it just makes me wish Zero was here, I'll be honest with you. Why? Why did you make his sprite static and sparking?
George, you gonna jack me out? Anytime soon?
Proto Man has actually been trained to a point where Chaud doesn't really have to do anything. Proto Man can just solo shit all by himself without battle chips.
Interesting, so they could work on two fronts, essentially.
Something like that, yeah. Chaud's like the whole, like I said, he's the rival, so he had to train super hard to be like, you know, super awesome and net battle and shit and things like that. We've accepted darkness, what about you? You can't join our club unless you accept darkness.
Yes, I'm literally right here. Anything Colonel can hear, I can hear.
That's true, I guess that's, they got built-in Skype functionality, except when the damn PET is trying to update all the goddamn time.
Yeah.
Oh, here's another thing. Sasquatch. There, that's all I have to say.
Oh, Barrel, you incurable prankster. Yes, do it, Lan! I want to see you fight! This is gonna be so rad.
Yeah, you've been really kind of pining for this fight that's coming up, haven't you?
A little bit.
What was that a warthog snorting starting to ignite like his engine is about to go?
That was my rocket about to go off.
Let's boogie, Colonel.
Oh yeah. Let's do it. Battle routine. Set. Execute.
Now we can finally fight Colonel, and it's every bit as good as you think it is.
Okay, mate, why don't you run us through like a few of his attacks, if you remember any?
I'm trying to remember. I believe he's actually mostly copied over from his Battle Network 5 incarnation. He has this missile attack, which I believe is new. He can slash swords, things like that. He can summon soldiers on both ends of the screen to attack you. He can do like a triangle slash, if you will. He also has his tank cannon, which functions exactly like it does with the battleship. It fires like a huge shot from his arm towards the back row. So pretty much what you want to do is always be mobile. He's pretty slow in this variant, and you can kind of see his attacks coming from a mile away. Really, the thing you want to watch out for is bad company kind of jumping up out of nowhere to attack you.
It's not both sides of the screen, and they're honestly kind of easy to counter because you can destroy them.
But again, this is the first version of a Colonel. Like, later versions get stupid crazy fast, as with most of the upgraded versions of the bosses, so you definitely want to watch out then.
Now, while his attacks are kind of easy to like recognize and counter, when he starts breaking panels, you can very easily find yourself boxed in, and that makes it really hard to avoid both the triangle slash and bad company, as Helldragon would put it.
I'm kind of surprised he doesn't have more attacks from his X4 variant, you know, like Energy Breaker and Ground Breaker, you know, to do his like terrible accent when you fight him in that game.
320 jack out every day. I didn't actually use the Cybeast power at all there. You can thank a Lekman for that.
That's true. Like, you should have did that to actually make that match, and I know you always love busting that thing out when you have an opportunity. That would have been the perfect time, actually. I don't know why you didn't do it, but oh well.
Don't you touch me, you filthy peasant! You don't even have a cape!
Well, Proto Man doesn't have a scarf. That doesn't stop him. Also, I always thought Colonel's shoulder pads had big minus signs on them. Well, if you look close at the art, you can kind of see.
Well, is he being a sore loser?
Something like that, yeah.
Trying to be all noble. Oh, he's using the good old reverse psychology.
Well, I lied. I don't really understand. I just wanted to do it because it's fun.
Dude, I'm like, what, 12? You really expect me to understand the inner machinations of your mind? They are an enigma.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not an adult yet. All I really care about is getting breakfast and video games.
I mean, if my, like, digital brother didn't wake me up every morning, I'd just sleep in, like, all day.
Well, I'm sure his mom would have woken him up, but now I guess the task has fallen to Mega Man to do it. I mean, Mega Man is a program. He probably has an alarm clock function built in.
Yeah, and a calculator, and pinball, and Minesweeper.
So when his dad was turning Hub into, like, a NetNavi, did he put in all that stupid software shit you get when you install Windows?
Basically.
Sometimes you just need to reread your Bible and kind of get an understanding of the values in life, Beryl.
Don't do it for the ad revenue. That's what I have to remind myself every day.
No, do it for your Patreon sponsors, except in some cases where that's not a good idea. You're not hurt, walk it off, or beam it off. Yeah, okay.
Oh, he's not going to throw himself over the side, is he?
I don't think they can do that. Like, I don't know if I brought this up, but I'm thinking they're like invisible walls around the platforms, maybe. Oh no, he is gonna throw himself. Oh no, he just... Okay, that was kind of... You couldn't even do like one where you slid the sprite out and then you just plunked it down behind it. Not even moving, he's just like a statue.
I wanted a cursor to come on screen and just drag him off.
Can you copy and paste a NetNavi?
Of course you can, they're digital.
Well, that's true, but nobody's ever really tried to do it, which is odd. I think that would be like my first incentive.
There wasn't much going on in Central Town, so this is really all we had to discuss.
Today, Mayor Kane was arrested for being corrupt. To replace him, a new, even more corrupt mayor was appointed.
Ah, Dr. Corruptiton. Nice to meet you. Bit on the nose, but I'll live.
So guys, I can't make it next week because I have to take my kid out.
They can never schedule comms. It's an embarrassment.
They have to use like Trello and Meetup just to kind of get together. I want to see the Trello board for like, it's like a project planning board. I want to see the project planning board for an evil organization. Conquer World, move this project forward this week.
So guys, what's the name of the Discord server we're going to be using from now on? Not worth it yet, guys. It's not fully fleshed out.
Sakura, I forgot the password to our Minecraft server.
Oh, that's good. I'm sure the three of you will be able to take down Barrel. Great.
Yes, because as you know, Circus Man has been such a help thus far.
Oh, and don't forget Judge Man.
Well, yeah, that's true. Judge Man was pretty wussy, now that I think about it. Was Element Man harder to you? I don't know.
Not really, especially since you can, like, beast him with fucking elemental weaknesses.
I would say Dive Man is probably the most challenging because of the missiles.
Well, it keeps you on the move. I would say Circus Man is still the hardest.
That's true. Circus Man does have the, the tent drop attack where he tries to Shun Goku Satsu you, basically.
Yeah. So they've got their eyes set on Iris. Now, that's the next step in their Grandmaster plan. They're just making it up as they go along.
You know, we could easily dismantle this meetings by putting up a no loitering sign, around the aquarium.
It's a really cliched way of, like, creating jokes, but I love when you apply real-world logic to, like, fictional situations.
Well, hey, it's easy and it's funny, so there you go.
I love seeing Dr. Wily in this series. I don't know why.
Well, he has a good design, flash it up whenever you feel like it, but I mean, compared to, like, his classic counterpart, I really think they classied him up quite a bit.
Just going back to the Archie comics, I love Wily in the Archie comics. He's amazing.
Well, I mean, all of the characters are really good from what I've read on the Archie comics. Everybody is, well, more characterized, which you didn't really get in the original games.
Nope, you just said jump and shoot.
Well, he was Jump and Shoot Man at one point, was he? Or, no, Jump Man is something else. Never mind. Gotta stop laughing evilly. Not good for my lungs.
So, did he have a sprite with both eyes at one point? Am I missing something?
I think he had both eyes at one point. There was, like, at one point you see, like, a younger version of Dr. Wily, and he didn't really have the, oh, I'm missing an eye thing going on.
Oh, he had a comb over in the comics at one point. That was hilarious.
Let's say Mr. Mox retired.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry. He saved up a lot of money as a teacher. Oh, wait, no.
Oh, God. What was that thing about applying real-life stuff to fictional situations? It got too real.
Yeah, no wonder he's a criminal. Being a teacher doesn't pay nearly as well.
Oh. Oh!
Oh, I see. It's a college study group here to teach us.
Very bold of you to just walk into a classroom.
So what's the name of your evil organization? Oh, okay, here we go. This should be good.
Ugh. Yes! What?
Cloudy Bombers sounds like a, well, stupid name. Will this band ever take off? They're just looking to get discovered by YouTube, probably.
They should have just turned WWW, World Free Upside Down, and called themselves
That is a perfect name for a band, just
they're up to trouble again. See, it works.
Or if you twist to the side, you can call them E. Hey, I know, how about the Justice Lords? That sounds like a great evil organization.
Ooh, Cloudy Bombers is such a... It's a damn squib of a name. Let it go. Oh, right, yeah, we had a mission.
Yeah, see, at this point, they sort of start turning into Team Rocket a little bit because they don't really have any focus, which is odd because they do have... Well, no, they don't carry it. I guess Circus Man would have given Falzer over already, so they're just kind of fucked, I guess.
Well, they're going after Iris. They want to use her to do stuff. And the plot's just, like, advancing towards the end game right now. We'll be done with in about 6 or 7 parts.
Yeah, that's nuts, man. Like, I thought it honestly would have ran a little bit longer, but about that time frame makes sense. You better tell me what's gonna happen, or I'm gonna nerf Mega Man. I'm sorry.
Don't tempt me. I'll do it.
I saw Evil 2016. Like, I'm ready. I will take that step.
Oh, Jesus, not again. Stop reusing plot threads.
Yeah, these robots have not paid for themselves very well, because everybody keeps fucking taking them over and trying to kill us with them.
10,000 years of zapping.
Well, don't worry, I'm a master of desk foo.
Yeah, and don't worry, you're stupid enough to make fools of yourselves on your own without me helping.
Yeah, the cloudy bombers, that's what they're known for.
Light drizzle, that's what you all are. Ah, God, it hurts so bad!
I forgot they actually fucking tried to kill Lan here. It's been a while, it just completely slipped my mind. I guess I blocked that out. Hey, he's holding that pose pretty well for getting electrocuted. Don't worry, I, the battle chip shop owner, have a solution for this.
Yeah, just throw a bunch of chips at them and run away.
No, he charges them up like Gambit and it just throws them.
Nice. I suppose you gotta give Tab something interesting to do.
That's true, because he don't have shit, guys. Well, at the very least, they're refreshingly evil and cruel to children, which you don't really get in these games.
Not really. Oh, hey, Iris. I was wondering when you'd stop by.
Let my people go.
So where are the police of Central Town right now?
I would assume they were the police robots that have been taken over.
Oh, shit. Well, no, these were Greentown's robots.
Look, the laws around this fucking city as a whole are kind of messed up, so just roll with it.
Okay. Wait, what? She can control the robots?
This is my stand. Welcome to the machine!
Not bad. Digital Love's a good one.
Yeah, that's also a pretty good name. I still like Welcome to the Machine because I think that just kind of sums up the whole kind of 80s feel that I tend to go with stands.
Or Ghost in the Shell.
Well, that's if you're doing a series based on anime. I've done one based on video games, which I will regale you about again at a later date. So interestingly enough, Iris is like, nah, I fucking got this. I'll go with you, but get your shit off me.
Wait, she had the upper hand there, being able to control the robots. Why does she need to comply again?
I'm pretty sure there's something else about Iris that we don't necessarily know about, and she won't tell us for some reason.
Okay.
Somebody turn the radio back on with the danger music, thank you.
It's always playing that. Why is there a radio station dedicated to the tension theme?
I mean, you should see the stuff we play when we're trying to do PE. It's just, like, really dangerous, man. Ah, Tab, useful as always.
Yeah, come on, spit it out. Yeah, clock's running now.
Ah, you've been to K-board, haven't you?
He stalks all the dirty little message boards. He needs to find out where all the illegal rips are coming from, the highest quality content.
Actually, K is about guns on 4chan. It says things about Tab you never really wanted to know. Man, I've been in the internet like 4 times at this point. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm going on a vacation now. I was going to take Iris on a date, honestly. Sorry, Mal, you know. Okay, guys, we shall see you next time for more Battle Network 6.